Good morning. Hi, I am Titan Capri, and I want to invite you to What's in the Cup and for you to take a sip of what's in that cup. I want to welcome you to Titan in the Morning, where sometimes it's a sip and sometimes it's a slurp. Good morning. Ooh, good morning. Good morning. Y'all, look, I'm doing it this morning. I'm running this morning. I'm trying to be there this morning. Y'all come on in, do what y'all got to do. Let me know that you're in the building. Are you in the building? Are you there? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Ken. Good morning. So I'm trying to do it again this morning over there on TikTok. Y'all tap the middle of that screen. Give me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Those out there in YouTube land and Facebook land and all the way everywhere else, as T.S. Madison would say, across the lands. Y'all go ahead and show me some thumbs up and show me some hearts. Show me some love. Good morning, Ken. Good morning. Y'all see I'm over here. Hold on. This is good, right? So y'all know I'm coming to y'all. It's a Tuesday. So I'm a little bit behind the time this morning. You know how you get up in the mornings and you are ready to do what you need to do, but then something happens and then you got to take care of that. You got to do this, you got to do that. So good morning, good morning, good morning. What I'm going to do real quick, because it's the morning, I want to run it back just one more time. I want to run back my intro just one more time. Can I do that this morning? I think that's what I'm going to do. One more time. Good morning. Hi, I am Titan Capri, and I want to invite you to What's in the Cup and for you to take a sip of what's in that cup. I want to welcome you to Titan in the Morning, where sometimes it's a sip and sometimes it's a slurp. Good morning. Y'all see how I have to run that back real quick? Look, so it's Tuesday, and it's time for Titan in the Morning, right? This morning, I want to take time before I get into what we're going to talk about, which I don't really know what it is just yet. I think I may ask you all to, come in and tell me what you think. And, what should we talk about this morning? What should we talk about this morning? You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Good morning. Howdy. Hey, good morning. Over there on TikTok, y'all tap the middle of that screen. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Everybody, go like, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Y'all share me. Share me this morning. Share me this morning. All right. So this is what I want to do. I've been doing this a couple of times here. Hey, Erica. Good morning. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, beautiful. All right. So what I want you to do is give me a topic this morning. Give me a topic this morning. There are a couple of things that I'm going to talk about this morning that I want to make you all aware of, but y'all go ahead and shoot me out a topic this morning. Tell me what y'all think I should talk about this morning, or what should be in my cup this morning. Good morning, Johnny. Hey, all right, for the hearts and the sunshine. Come on. So what should we talk about in the cup this morning, right? What should be in our cup this morning? Y'all go ahead on and think on that, and I'm going to talk about a couple of things. So today is National Black HIV Awareness Day. National Black HIV Awareness Day. And so I want to just, I wanted to mention that because it's a powerful thing for us to know. Indeed, you better go ahead then. You better go ahead. So today is National Black HIV Awareness Day. And this evening, I'm going to be we are doing, and we rest on giants, right? We're going to do another screening today, and I'm going to put in the comments the actual Zoom link, but I think you all should come over and check it out. Because I am a Black gay male who is HIV positive, and I do the work, I'm an advocate and all of that. National Black HIV AIDS Awareness Day is special to me. So there will be a screening tonight of And We Rest on Giants. If you all have not had a chance to see it yet, I'm in it according with my other giants, and we would love for you to come out and screen it. I will put it into the comments on that. So today we're going to celebrate National Black HIV Awareness Day. Y'all come on out and y'all make sure that y'all check that out on at 7 tonight. I'll put the link and everything in. Next, right? I am a part of the soul revival of Heart and Soul through the Truth Project with Kevin Dupree. So y'all, it's going to be February the 11th at 7:30. The doors open. The experience starts at 8 p.m. I am going to be on the stage. I am going to grace the stage once again for a revival, little spoken word, a little bit of a Titan Capri experience. Y'all come on out, and I'll put that info into the comments as well. For you too as well, TikTok. Y'all going to tap the middle of that screen. Y'all there. So a couple of things that are happening. Y'all go and experience it and all of that good stuff. I'm going to put that info into the comments. But so have we thought about today what we're going to talk about? Anybody? Now, so this is so crazy. You know, so someone said I have a toilet underneath me. Joy during the storm. Okay, that part. Look, y'all come on in, tap the middle of that screen, show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts. I'm going to wait just a little bit for what the topic may be, what may be in our cup this morning. But then I'm going to go ahead and go forward. Anybody got any ideas about what they want to talk about? What's in our cup this morning? I want to know what you're sipping on, but I want to know for the topic this morning, what's in your cup this morning? What's in your cup? Anybody? All right. All right, y'all. Okay. Come through. Akia talking about a gallon of water. You better come through. Look, it doesn't matter what's in your cup like that, as long as what you sipping on. And so here's what I'm going to do. Indeed, I hope the same for you. He said, I hope you have a blessed and successful day. I hope the same for you as well. What's in this cup? Let me tell you, Erica, what's in this cup. I got a little bit of some coffee in this cup. I got a little bit of some Snickers creamer in this cup, baby. That's what I'm sipping on, but I'm about to tell you what's in my cup this morning. What's in my cup this morning, right? What's in my cup this morning is presence. That's what's in my cup this morning. I want to say this to you all, and I want to tell you all, you know what? Thank you. So this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We always get these things that people are on. So I started going live on TikTok, and I'm going to address this. I'm going to talk about this because this is sort of what it is with presence this morning, right? So a couple of the comments are, hey, good morning, have a successful day, and things like that. But then a couple of people are saying, I repented of my sins. I accepted Jesus Christ as my Savior. Now the Holy Spirit is in control. I have no qualms with that. That's for you. That's what you do. That's on that. Then another person said, you look feminine. I have no qualms on that because I am who I am, and that's who I be. And I don't give a damn if the eyes can't see. Look, let me tell y'all something. I'm so secure in who I am and what I do. My presence, right, is so solid. I have no reason to even feel some kind of way about any of that, right? About any of that. I think what we do nowadays, we take too many things in. I'm not going to take it in. I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, this is what it is. You know, that's what's going to happen, you know, and do what needs to be done for me. You can't tell me how I should feel and how I should think or how I should present myself or how I should look, right? And I'm saying that and so I'm gonna read a couple of more of the comments, but we have to be careful about what we say and how we say it in the context of what we say it, because it can be taken a certain way. But I want to talk about presence this morning. Your presence, right, will cause people to question. Your presence will cause people to check whether or not you belong where you're at. Your presence will have people tell you things about your life that they don't even know, right? And sometimes we have to be careful in how we take things in and how we deal with things. So basically, so she said, God bless you and your family. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you think the black male image is under attack? And they said, this is not negative. I did not tell you how you should look. I'm not saying, so here's my thing. When you come onto a platform and you put out things to someone, you don't know how it's going to be taken. So I think if you were asking a question, or if you were trying to understand something about somebody, then you should pose it in a question. You should say, hey, look, this is what it is, right? So yes, I do believe that the black male image is under attack, but that doesn't mean that my image is still not a black male image, right? Because this is how the question was posed. So when my presence, and this is what I say all the time, I'm a big black man, that period, that's it. But I am a black gay man who's HIV positive. So I can't take away those things. Yes, you see me when I come out. My presence is I'm a black man. But the way I wear my hair, the way that I look, it does not negate the fact that I am a black man. I think people want to tell you something without telling you, right? So you should have never said that in the beginning. And I don't know who this person is. My thing is, in general, when I approach something in the fact that you are living your life the way that you live your life. Yes, the black male is under attack, right? This is National Black HIV Awareness Day. My HIV status is under attack all the time. My gay status is under attack all the time. And my blackness is always under attack. So I don't negate any of that. But I look the way I look. I dress the way I dress. I move in this world the way I move in this world. And it doesn't matter whether or not I'm an effeminate black man or whether or not I'm a masculine black man, which I don't even get that, because the reality of it is I am who I am. I wasn't made to be masculine. I wasn't made to be feminine. That's who I am, right? And so my presence is what's important. When I present myself, when I walk out of these doors, when I get up in the morning and I come and I talk to you all, this is because I am who I am. You feel what I'm saying? I'm exactly who God made me. Sometimes people want to tell you that you are not right for being who you are. And again, I don't know this person here, right? What I'm saying is, in general, your presence is your presence. Normally, what we say, your presence is your being. It's who God made you. My family, my friend, everybody around me knows who I am. And they know that I'm a man. But I don't have to sit on any platform or go anywhere, even in the work that I do, and express to you that I am a man. Because what you feel a man should be does not negate who I am. You feel what I'm saying? And so sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand what our presence brings. Sometimes my presence is feminine, and that's just what it's going to be. But I don't take no fault in that. I don't say that I shouldn't be. I say I am who I am. In the words of Salt and Pepper, I am who I am, and that's who I be. And I don't give a damn if your eyes can't see, that you can't see what I can see, then you're blind, baby. You're blind. I mean, think about it, right? How would my presence be that? Okay, our presence must be solid. That part, you know what I'm saying? So we have to make sure that we understand what that is. I don't ever want to come across to anybody as doing something that I shouldn't be doing, or doing something that's that. But we have to understand that I am who I am. And this is how I represent myself. This is how I show up. And then here's the thing. If I was to be or to do everything that everybody else is doing, if I was to fall in line to everything that everybody else is doing, right? I will never be me. I will never be solid in my presence. I will never be able to represent who I am, because I don't represent that person over there, because that person is not aligned with me. I may represent the feminine looking guy, right? With the hair, or, you know, talking or mannerisms or whatever. I may represent that person. Then I may represent being a father, because I am a father to a 26-year-old female. I may represent being an uncle. I may represent being a friend. I may represent being all of these things, right? And I think sometimes we have to understand where that's at. So this morning in our cup, what we're talking about this morning, we're talking about presence. My presence is who I am. My presence is going before me always. I show up and I present myself just the way that I am. And that's the way that it should be. I don't normally like try to conform. Those years are gone and done, right? Done. I think sometimes we have to understand that our fight is not a global fight in a sense. Our fight may be just the fight that's right in our own neighborhood, right in our own families. You understand what I'm saying? I can't take care of everybody else until I take care of home, until I take care of my presence here and me. And so sometimes we have to think that, yes, I understand. I talk about current events and stuff like that all the time. But what's the most important thing right now? How can I survive? How can I live? I have my own trials and tribulations in my own neighborhood, in my own family, and things like that. So when I'm taking care of that, my presence, in order for me to do that, I have to show up as my authentic self. I have to show up as that person. I have to show up in who I am. So somebody asked me probably about a week ago, and they said, well, you say that you're living in your purpose and you're doing what you're doing. For those that don't know, I work in the HIV sector, and I basically am what you call a peer navigator and a linkage to care person. So my title is peer navigation specialist, right? And so what I do is I talk to people. I like to think that I'm that mental, emotional, and spiritual help that you need when you're diagnosed or when you're trying to get back into care. But that doesn't stop me there. What it does is it opens up so much more. So I said that in order for me to do this work and to be there, right, that I have to be my authentic self. Whenever I show up, whenever I go somewhere, whenever I am where I'm at, my presence is Titan Capri. That's who I am. I show up in my presence, meaning I show up as me. So this person asked me, well, what is your purpose? What is your purpose? And I told this person, and y'all tap the middle of that screen over there, TikTok, and y'all give me some thumbs up and show me some hearts. Like, subscribe, share the live, do all of that. My purpose is to be me. That's my purpose. We want to tell people who they can be, where they can go, who they can see, and all of this kind of stuff. And I want to tell y'all this. God didn't put me on this earth. And yes, I said God did not put me on this earth to be anybody else but me. I had to sit back and understand. I posted early on and at the first of the month that I am Black History because I have opened a lot of doors. I have pushed the needle to the other side. I have allowed people to come and be who they are in spaces and places that I occupy. You understand what I'm saying? And I said, sometimes you don't understand what that is. And it's hard out here for a pimp. You feel it's hard out here for a pimp, okay? Like you are doing what you're doing. You're doing what God put you on this earth to do, but people will throw daggers at you all the time and disguise it as, oh, well, that's the way life is, or that's the way the world is. No, it doesn't have to be that way. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, Johnny, say that. Say that. Okay, Truth Project, authentic self-realness. That part. Truth Project, if you could do me a favor, can you put into the comments the link for the And We Rest on Giants for tonight and the Soul Revival? I had a couple of people asking about that this morning. If you could put into the link for me, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Look, I know you said I'm putting you to work. But so I want to talk about that this morning. I had a conversation with someone that was recently diagnosed with HIV. And I'm going to go back to this Blackness thing and what one of the commenter said about that we are under attack, Black men especially. So this individual is a Black gay man, and he, for his first time, he had a sexual encounter, and then he contracted HIV, right? His family put him out. His family didn't want nothing to do with him. His family told him that he was the devil, he was a demon, and all of these things. And so when we talk about the attack on our Black men, me being a Black man, It comes from within the home. We think that the attack is coming from outside all the time. And yes, it does, but it's not all the time. Our own families attack us. Our own family ostracize us. Our own families have trauma, right? Surrounding us. And I think sometimes we don't understand that. And so in order for me to stand in my authentic self and to be, right? To be, have my presence be, I come under attack all the time. Not only am I Black, not only am I gay, but I'm also HIV positive. So people say that's 3 strikes. How do I stand in the midst of all of this and be authentically myself? It's a hard job to do, especially when you are not secure in who you are. You feel what I'm saying? I can't tell the next man standing to the next man, to the Black man over here, what you should be doing. I am here to represent. I am here to show my presence so that I power, position, and I can be in purpose. My presence means something. And not so long ago, in my childhood, my presence meant shit, right? It meant nothing to people. For them to come and tell me the way that I look, the way that I talk, the way that I do, the way I'm not going to heaven, the way that I am diseased and rampant, people will tell you things. And this goes to that person that was talking this morning. I don't have anything against the person. I don't know the person. But when you come onto someone's platform or into someone's presence and you speak to them in a way, you don't know how they're going to take it. You don't know what's going to go on. And if you didn't mean it that way, right? If it was not something that you wanted to say, then you should give a precursor. Then you should say, you know what? Look, it is what it is. But can you agree that the Black man is under attack? Which I did agree. I understand that. It's Black history. And people are telling us to go back to Africa. You feel what I'm saying? People are telling us that we don't deserve. People are getting killed in the streets for just the color of their skin. So when you ask that, good morning, Kwame. Good morning. Good morning. You preaching good this morning, sir. Yay. Good morning. Or they could just watch or they could just watch their damn mouth. You're right. Here's my thing. In doing this work, I have learned. I just told somebody yesterday we were going to go get a Route 44 grapes flushed with nerds. Okay. And it was Antonisha, I think. And I told Antonisha, I said, I do this thing to where I put my hand on somebody's arm or shoulder and tell them, hold up. Because most of the time when we see things from a societal standard. And so we want to speak on it. We want to talk on it. Right. And I go back to that time that deacon and those pastors took me into a room and told me that I was going to hell. Other Black men telling a Black boy that he's going to hell because he does not fit in societal standards. So when I say that my presence is my presence, when I say that I stand 10 toes down in my presence, that's what the F I mean. That's it right there. You don't get to tell me to go back under the house. You don't get to tell me to go back in the box. You don't get to tell me about my presence. I know that my presence represents. This morning, he said, you look feminine. Now, he might not have meant it that way, but it came across as, oh, you're throwing daggers. But hell, it is what it is. I'm going to be, I'll be that because I'm secure in who I am. I'm secure in where I'm at. I'm secure in who God made me to be. And that's it. I can't walk this earth and tell you. I can't walk this earth and be. I can't walk this earth and be in my purpose and not be authentically me and understand that my presence may be feminine at times. My presence may be masculine at times. My presence may be manly. My presence may be womanly. My presence may be spiritually. It may be whatever the heck it is. But I'm secure in that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm secure in that. I don't have no problems with that. But people always want to tell you what you should be doing. Sweep around your own door, as my grandmother used to say. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you about that. Now, if you want to have a conversation, he said that there was that we could debate it, that this and yes, I have no problem with that, right? I feel I'm a great debater. I got mouth. I can talk. We can pull down some facts. We can do all of that stuff. But I want to say this in every month, not just this month. This is Black History Month. I am Black history. Although I may be Black gay HIV positive history, I'm still Black history. In my family, in my village, my tribe, and my gangs, I'm still a Black man. I still represent what a Black man is. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't like when people want to tell you that you are not a representation of being a Black man. You think every Black man on this earth was so masculine that they couldn't do anything? They didn't do nothing. Men can't take care of their children. Men can't change diapers. Men can't be sensitive. Men can't cry. Men, come on. Come on. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not this not directly at whoever this person was. This is just in general. My presence is my presence. My presence is God-given. My presence is my superpower. Because when I walk into a room, I represent something. And I didn't know back then, through all my childhood trauma and everything that has happened to me, I did not understand that my presence upsetted people the way that it did. I didn't understand that I could move mountains. I can shake up, you know what I'm saying, the sky with my presence. I can make you stop and stutter with my presence. I can make you take another look and understand that I don't give a with my presence. But I can also walk into a room. I can walk into a boardroom. I can walk into a meeting and a webinar, and I can tell you who I am and what I represent. I can tell you that we are under attack, but I can tell you that we are not a monolith, that we are just not one way. We, like a tree, we sprout. The branches are sprouting. The roots run deep. And y'all, this morning, that's not what I came on here for. But evidently, you know, I believe in the universe. I believe in God. I believe in the Spirit. And if the Spirit said this is what we were going to talk about this morning, this is what we're going to talk about. It's presence. Your presence. Your presence. Good morning, Will. Good morning. Good morning. Your presence. You with me? There are going to be times that people are going to come to you and tell you that your presence, right? It's not wanted. It's not worthy. It shouldn't be here. People are going to say that to you. You don't want to know why? Because people have told me that exact thing. But my presence is not for you. You might not get it, but the 5 or 10 other people back there got it. You may not see it, but the 20 other people that are on this live got it. You feel what I'm saying? You might not understand it, but that third person over there in the corner, in the back that has never done nothing, boom, they get it. You understand what I'm saying? And I think we have to understand what that is. When I get on and on these Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 Central Standard Time, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Shameless Plug. When I get on, right, I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm speaking from the Spirit. I'm speaking from who I am and what I represent. I'm speaking from my presence in this world, right? So I may show up differently. I may speak differently. I may have a different type of dialogue. I may do all of those things. But I think what we have to understand is our presence is something that's needed, right? I'm gonna calm down. I really wasn't upset or nothing like that. I'm gonna just calm down and we're gonna smooth and sail on out because I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. But I think what we have to do is we have to understand that we are in a position, in a purpose. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Desi. Good morning. We are in a presence. We are in, let me say this. We are in power, position, and purpose. Our presence is needed. For all of you who are on here today, for all of you who are on here, you represent something. Your presence means something to somebody else. What I would empower you or encourage you to do, right, is to be in that presence. Cultivate what that presence is, who you are. So when you show up with these people, when you show up in these spaces and places, when you show up, right? People can see your presence. People can understand who you are. I can't do that by standing in the background in the dark where you can't see me. I can't do that by speaking so low that you can't hear me. I can't do that by never giving you what my God-given gifts are. I can't do that. You understand what I'm saying? My presence wasn't meant to be back there for long, because I was back there at one point. My presence was meant to be in the forefront. My presence was meant to be that walked into a room and changed the atmosphere. And this is not me being narcissistic or anything like that. This is me telling you what my purpose is. I didn't want to step into my purpose. I didn't want to be a part of my purpose because I felt like, who gonna listen to me? What do I have to say? But remember what I told y'all, you're purpose adjacent. Your purpose is always right here. It may not be directly right here, but it's always right here. You feel me? It's always right here. And so God kept saying, the universe kept saying, the spirit kept saying, this is your purpose. Okay, I'm going to go away for a moment, but I'm going to come back. I'm going to go away for another moment, but I'm going to come back because your purpose is already mapped out. You were put on this earth already with a blueprint. You feel me? So I had to walk into my presence. I had to walk into my purpose. I had to understand what my power was. I had to understand that my position is my position. There will be times that I don't need to speak on my purpose and my position because it's already there. People already know. You feel what I'm saying? In order to get to my purpose, I had to understand what my power was. And my power was me being me. Then I had to understand where my position was. And my position was wherever God took me. You feel what I'm saying? But in that position, when they shine that light on me, because I'm in position, I got to be ready. I got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? You know how a boxer come into a ring and they doing this and they doing that. And when that bell hit, bing, it's time. I had to be ready. But I couldn't be ready if I wasn't myself. I couldn't be ready if I didn't want to stand in my presence. You feel me? Ken said, I shouldn't have to wear a mask to not scare you and your insecurities. Come on. Come on. People will tell you that your presence is not warranted. People will tell you. Yes, sir, my presence alone caused violence to a negative spirit. That negative spirit will get irritated. Come on. Erica, me and you talked about this. I feel that it is spiritual warfare. That when I walk into a room, I may look calm and cool, like I just drunk a cool glass of water. But spiritually, I'm in there fighting. Bam, 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 bam. What? Bam, 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 bam. No. Ain't no shame. You feel what I'm saying? I'm fighting it. Ain't no insecurities. I'm fighting it, right? Ain't no stigma. I'm fighting that. You know what I mean? No harm, no foul. I'm fighting all of that when I walk into a room, when I come into, because my presence is my presence. I didn't got a little live and made my computer shake. I want to say this to you all, right? To you all this morning. Your presence, your life, your purpose is yours. It's all about how you do it. It's all about how you bring it. So I want to say this before I get out of here. And I want to say that it took me a long time to be this. It took me a long time to be this. Secure in this. Understanding in this. It took me a long time to be okay with being called the names I've been called. It took me a long time to be okay with people disregarding me for who I am and my stature and how big I am or how fat I am or how black I am or how feminine I am or how whatever it may be or how gay I am or how HIV positive I am. People will tell you, well, you can say this, but don't say that. People will tell you, well, you can be gay, but don't be that gay. People will tell you, well, I don't think you should mention your HIV status to people because you know how people are. That's not on me. That is not on me. My presence, my representation is that right there. I am who I am. And y'all go and check it out. Salt and Pepper said it best. I am who I am. And that's all I can be. And I don't give a damn if your eyes can see. You feel what I'm saying? Because when God made me, he made me to come on this earth, not made me to be this for you, not made me to be the lap dog, not made me to be I don't know, the footstool. No. That's not my ministry. That's not what I do. Y'all understand? Y'all understand? I don't know who this is for this morning, but whoever this is right here, right there, I want you to know, and y'all come in a little bit because I'm going to be done. I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know that your presence is needed. I want you to know that God don't make mistakes. No matter what somebody then told you, no matter how people have made you feel, God did not put you on this earth to be nothing, to be nothing. And if you are around people and you can make a move and do something, you are around people and people are telling you that you are nothing, that you'll never be nothing. They won't let you live. They won't let you do, that you feel so uncomfortable that you can't be yourself. It's time to let them go. It's time to let them go. It's time to let them go. It took a long time for me to be a black man that was secure in the fact that he was gay. It took me a long time to be a black man that was secure in the fact that he was gay, that he was also HIV positive. It took me a long time to be able to stand up and be a representation of those things. It took me a long time to love myself right in the shell that I am in, because I have been told for years on top of decades that you will never be, that you are nothing, that you are a punk, you are sissy, the F word, all of these things. Mama's boy, you'll never have. It took a long time for me to stand in a room of people and understand that I have just as much power and purpose that you do. Your presence is needed. Your presence is God-given. When you look in the mirror, you love what's staring back at you right now in this moment. When you look in the mirror, you understand that God don't make mistakes. When you look in the mirror, you love what God then gave you. You understand that the Spirit is working. You get it that the universe loves you just how you are. You do that. Presence. This morning in my cup was presence. I hope and I pray that my presence, right? I hope and I pray that my presence and the things that I am doing, right, are conducive to the Spirit and the universe and to God and to making a change and to making things. I told this person, I am Black history. But let's be clear. I am Black, gay, HIV positive history. Ain't nobody did this like Titan. Ain't nobody going to do what it is that Titan is doing, because Titan is doing what Titan is supposed to do in Titan's world and in Titan's life. I may not be Black, gay, HIV positive history to those. I may not have a celebrity status. I may not have millions of gazillions of dollars. I may not have all of this, but I am Black, gay, HIV positive history to somebody. To somebody, I am Black history. To somebody, I have made a difference. To somebody, if not just myself, my presence alone has made a difference. All right, y'all, look. Let me tell you. You taking your sip now? Come on, you better take that sip, because look, I'm telling y'all, it's a sip and not a slurp. Hold on. That's how we take a sip here at Titan in the morning. Look, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 Central Standard Time. I am loving y'all. I am loving y'all. TikTok, tap the middle of that screen, ladies and gentlemen. Them, they, him, her, people all over the web, Village Tribe Gang Gang. Y'all show me some thumbs up. Y'all show me some hearts. Y'all show me some love. And understand that your presence is your presence, right? Your presence is your power, your position, and your purpose. I won't tell you nothing wrong, but I want to tell you this today. If nobody has told you this morning, if nobody has said anything to you this morning, I want to tell you that I love you. I love you. No cost at all. No Cash App, no Venmo, no Zelle. You ain't got to do none of that. This love is for free. I don't care where you're at and what you're doing. You have been somebody's presence. Your presence has made a difference. And I want you to lean into that. I love you. I love you. I love you. Until next time, y'all take a moment. Y'all take a moment and come check me out at Titan in the Morning. I want you to make sure, right, that you are doing what's good for you. You are doing what's good for everybody else. But mainly, you are being who God made you to be and who you were put on this earth to be. Power, position, purpose, that's all in your presence. Y'all got me? Y'all with me this morning? Y'all made me feel good. Look at y'all coming in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, y'all. Until Thursday, y'all go ahead. But look, before I get out of here, let me just mention it one more time. Tonight, we have And We Rest on Giants, a screening for National Black HIV and Awareness Day. I want you all to make sure I will put it down in the comments. Let's see. I will put it down in the comments. Hey, Jatan. Let's see what we have. And then also, too, on February the 11th, I will be gracing the stage for the Soul Revival for Heart and Soul, Volume 119. Y'all make sure that y'all go check it out and all of that. Now, here's the thing, right? If I don't get it to the comments really quickly, because I'm trying to maneuver some things, y'all go to my page, TitanCapri.com. Titan Capri. Just type in Titan Capri. It's on Facebook. It's on Instagram. It's all you got to do is go there and click the link. But I'm going to put it into the comments. But I love y'all. I appreciate you all. Y'all the best that the best get the best can be. What? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all make me feel so good. All right. Until next time, peace and blessings to you. Right?